jet? What jet?
So this is an 8-passenger Gulfstream 200. It's really a coast-to-coast jet, and it's a great solution for executives wanting to travel, to meet their goals, to come back the same day or the next morning. It's all about truly performance and accommodating the executive's time schedule. So people think of it as a luxury item. It does. I mean, obviously these jets are expensive, but in essence, it truly is an objective to become a part of the business scenario.
It's really an investment because once again you go back to their time and the travel and delays and whatnot.
Exactly. So that's what you're looking at there.
So a Gulfstream 200?
A Gulfstream 200,
like
right.
This, it can go coast to coast?
It can go coast to coast nonstop. And
that's impressive. What is the maximum speed for a craft like this?
So this Gulfstream flies at approximately 0.87 Mach, and it is approximately, if I was to convert that, actually, Steve, do you know the conversion, 0.87 into miles per hour?
Oh, it's 530 miles an hour.
Something like that, 530 miles an hour. And Steve was our captain for this flight, and he's the one that actually helps in terms of deciding what's safe in terms of a flight operation and what is not.
Excellent.
He is the final authority as to the operation of the flight. So most of the executives that do travel by corporate jet are Fortune 500, but it's because not necessarily the wealth of the company, but simply about only 1% of the traveling public can travel financially by private jet. So as we look at, all the different companies in this area, it's a very wealthy Bay Area that we have in terms of market that we can supply this service to.
So you're not low on your clientele in Silicon Valley in the Bay Area.
It's interesting. I'm actually selective as well in terms I want them to understand that safety is my first priority, and that it's this is what our focus is in terms of supporting them. So many times, and I'm going to stereotype, which is not proper, if we get a celebrity on board, it sometimes gets misplaced, the concept of safety. And so I really do focus on who I do support, and it's mostly by referrals. I've supported former Secretary of State,
yes,
who has publicly allowed me to give his name, but I'll actually keep it private. But and he has given me many referrals in terms of who to support, because he knows what my focus is.
Well, and I think that's key. Like you use the celebrities, they're not in control. You're in control of this craft and getting everybody on it to their destination in a safe manner over timely manner.
It is true, and actually it's not myself who has control,
but the pilot.
It's the captain.
Yes.
It's the captain that's the final authority on this flight, and he does have operational control. So our clients presently find us through referrals, word of mouth, simply offering our services to other executives. We obviously have a website presence, but when you're looking at finding a service that provides private jet travel, it's important that you know what you're selecting and understand that there are many other operators out there that may not have safety as their priority when traveling by corporate jet.
And weren't you recently featured in a regional publication?
Yes, actually I was selected, thank you, Women of Influence for the Silicon Valley Business Journal, thank you. And I hope to really, truly focus on the fact that business travel by private jet is not a luxury anymore in terms of personal travel, it's truly a business tool. So our vision is that to truly exceed in service to the Bay Area as well as worldwide, but not to grow necessarily in size, but to improve upon our processes for service. So many companies wish to be the biggest, we wish to be the best. So Linda, you yourself have been truly helpful in presenting our company to the Bay Area through Lifestyle Resources. I go into a bank and they say, we've seen your photograph. We know that you do private jet travel. And it brings up a conversation. What is private jet travel about? Because I'm truly wishing to show that travel by private jet is a business tool.
Excellent.
Each of these jets is privately owned, and then to offset the costs, they have them managed by a professional company, and they charter them out then to individuals. The service that this company does provide is communication, a service in terms of coordinating between the operator and the actual jet itself. I've been in this area close to 20 years. I know most of the jets. I know most of the crews. I've known the captain, Steve LaChapelle, for close to 15 years. And it's really a great relationship that we have with the operator, with the captains, and the company to provide the best solution. So for those of us that are working these private jet charters, we're constantly within regulations called the Federal Aviation Regulation to make sure that we satisfy those regulations. And the regulations are responsible for safety, for crew rest, making sure that everything is done in the highest manner. We understand that, and when an executive says, I want the crew to be available for longer than 14 hours, we say no. The crew needs to rest to be able to come back to their destination in a situation where they can fly safely.
Thank you very much, Victoria, for your time today. It was great, as always, to spend time with you, and you're always a wealth of information in private jet travel. And we're delighted to have you as our second segment of Lifestyle Resources Live. And we will see you soon, and we want to find out what your story is.
Thank you very much.